cute.
Hello, Manu. Hello, Manu.
No, I'm gonna cut that out. It's gonna go bye-bye. Okay.
Hello.
Hello. Hi, Mom.
A lot of laughter and excitement today.
Yes, we love it.
We are happy to come back.
Yes, hi everyone. Welcome
Hello,
back to
everybody.
our show. Welcome to Mother Daughters Chat. We're happy to have you.
Yes.
And today we're going to be talking about friendships and everything that comes with it, the good and the bad, and just maybe some tips on how to maneuver friendships. So, welcome, and we hope you enjoy this conversation.
Yes, we really do.
Yeah.
Don't forget to give us the big thumb up.
Yes.
Okay, the blue one, and also click on the bell so that you get all the notifications. Subscribe, share, be supportive. We love you.
Yeah.
How do you make that "we love you" sign? I always want to know.
Go
So
like this. Like this. See?
okay, like this.
Yeah, but if you go like this, then we make a heart.
Oh, okay, so like this.
Yeah.
No, this is not a heart, is it?
Because you have to do it more like,
My heart is more like an apple.
yeah, but
Okay.
no. That's
Oh,
not a
well,
heart.
I will never
That
do
looks
this
like a
today.
pear.
Oh, I will learn.
It's beautiful.
But anyway, just know that we love you and we're happy to be here.
Yes.
We're happy to be back with this great topic. We know how much friendship is important to all of us.
Yes.
And also how much friendship can change one's life. You know, people can end up with bad situations if they don't know how to deal with their friendship. We all know what it is. So
Yes.
we're gonna talk about friendship. I think we should start with the types of friends.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. Yeah.
The good ones and the bad ones.
Okay.
the one that comes just for your money. Oh
No,
my
no.
God.
Start us
Well,
off. Give us
yeah,
some
so
examples.
okay, so we can talk about, all those friends that we know, that we have or we had at a point of a time in our life, where you have this friend who only your friend because of what you can give to them. Those that are interested in the comfort you can provide them, the peace, the joy, the money, your time, your affection, your love, and then they're not ready to give you anything back, right?
Yeah.
To sacrifice anything. We have this type of friend, and I'm sure one of us here already had a friend like that in mind.
Yes.
I have one like that, I can tell you about it. I always tell you about this friend. I love her so much, but she eats my food, but she never gives me food.
No, honestly, that's so relatable. It's so funny because, those are I think those are the hardest kinds of friendships to
Yes.
have and deal with too, because
Yes.
you love that person so much and you
Yes.
don't want to stop being that level of a friend to them.
Yes.
But it becomes exhausting because you're not receiving that kind of friendship that you need.
Yes.
I remember I feel like we've all had friends like that. But there's a scenario that comes in my head. And I remember once I have this friend, and she called me at 3:00 in the morning because she was going through it and she needed someone to talk to. And I was like, come on over. I'll wake up. I make us tea. We're talking about whatever's going on. And then I remember a few months passed and I was in a situation where I needed someone to talk to. And it was not 3 a.m. It was probably 11 or 12. And I messaged this friend and she was like, oh, I'm so sorry. But I'm a little busy right now. Can I get back to you? And then...
In French, we say c'est bien fait pour toi.
I was staring at this text message. Is this real life? Because I'm not expecting it.
Okay.
But I think it's when it happens that you're sitting
Yeah.
there wait, what am I missing? Because
That's right.
it's 11 and you called me at 3 in the morning and I was awake and there for you. And at 11, you can't even give me the courtesy of hearing me out, even if you can't come all the way here.
Yeah.
And so it was just eye-opening, wow.
Yeah, it is. We also have this
Wow.
type of friends that, when you have a friend, right, you want to have a friend who is supportive, that's true. But at the same time,
Yeah.
for me, I like a friend who can tell me the truth,
Yes.
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 But you have these friends that they're so supportive. They will never tell you the truth when you're doing something bad.
Yeah.
You know, even if you go and slap someone, they will find an excuse
The
to your
enablers.
behavior.
Yeah, they enable you.
Yeah, and you know, they push you, like they worship you in some ways, and you think that they're good friends. You know, everything you do, oh no, that's right, oh yeah, go ahead. I mean, as long as you're happy.
Yeah.
They will not tell you that, you know, I understand you want to feel good, but please, you know, this is showing your belly too much, and you have a fat belly, you know.
Mom.
Sorry, I'm just saying, I'm being stupid. I'm sorry. Well, no, I'm just saying, it's just an example, okay?
No, I know.
I'm not trying to. Okay, hold on, let me fix my shirt.
Stop. You're fine.
Just so that we can laugh. But seriously, you have these friends who do not object to anything you want or anything you say.
Yep, it's true. Like, I mean, it's true. And it's like, that's a funny example, but it's a fact. Like, you have friends who you will go out looking a hot mess, and like, they won't say a thing to you. Like, they'll let you just look crazy.
Yeah.
And you're like, dude, that's not, for me, that's not a good friend. Like, I don't want a friend that's just gonna tell me whatever I want to hear, because there's no growth in that friendship. And I think, like, friendship is balance, right?
It is.
Like any relationship. So we should grow together out of this friendship, you know? And I can't grow if you're literally telling me what I want to hear just to make me happy, and like, I don't know. So you have those friends, like the friends that enable you.
Yeah.
And then you have the friends that are like low-key envious and jealous of you.
Oh yeah.
And like, will literally tell you you look a hot mess even though you look good.
And they will make these funny comments about anything you wear. You know, even though you look good, they will all the time, and you know.
And you're like,
yeah, seriously, how come everybody is saying that, saying to me I'm beautiful, I look good in my dress, then you tell me that my thighs are too big and are showing. Who cares if I have muscular thighs, you know?
No, seriously. But I think that's like something that I learned too, and it was hard for me to learn it, because for me, I think a lot of times, like, the friend you are is the kind of friend that you expect back. And so, like, being a friend, or being, at least I would say, hopefully a well-rounded friend, you often expect that same kind of friendship back. So you're always there for someone when they need it. You're the kind of friend people can call when they're feeling sad. You're the friend they can call when they want to go out and have a good time. You're the friend they can call when they just want to sit in silence with someone. You're the friend they can call when they want to pray, or when they want to go to a party or go to church, or whatever the case may be. And I think I had to learn that it's almost impossible to find
someone who is like you.
Right, to find one friend that can give you all those things.
No.
There are different friends for different types of things, you know? So you'll have that friend that every time you say, let's go to church, let's go, I'm there. But then you say, hey, you want to go out to eat? And they're like, no, that's not for me. Like, I don't want to go. So there's different friends for different things. And I had to learn that because,
So you're telling me that you have so many friends.
No.
And each friend has... Oh, guys, you guys that are friends with Manu, this is what she's saying right now. She said, all of you guys are important to her. Each one of you plays a role, right?
I mean, like, yes, that's true.
You know, that's your friend. I don't want to mention her, but I hope she will come to the show with us one time. You know what I'm talking about?
Yes, I think so.
Yes, the one that you went to... how do you call it? Niagara Falls?
Oh, yes.
That's your friend to go to places, to have experiences. Yeah. And then you have this friend that are quiet, don't want to go anywhere. So if you want to chill and just stay home and watch TV, those friends can come around. And if you're scared, like somebody who is scared of... like roller coaster. You have this type of friends that are not afraid of those things. Maybe that one can take you and comfort you, hold you on that how do they call that thing, sled or whatever. You go up, you come down, and then your heart beats. Listen, I'm a very bad friend.
No, you're not.
There's no friend that can convince me to do something I don't want to do.
No, but you see, I feel like, and I think my little sister and I have said this to her many times. We're like, we're so grateful for all you've given us, except
my coffee is ready.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Thank you,
We're so grateful for all you've given us, except your kindness.
Smells good,
good,
right?
Yeah.
Okay, guys, that's my coffee.
But we're always tell her, like, we're so grateful for all you've given us, except you're like little too much of a kind heart, because sometimes it's really frustrating when you want to be the bad guy but you feel bad for being the bad guy for putting boundaries up. But no, like, I feel like we've become
You mean
the kind
when
of
you want to
friends.
be selfish or jealous?
No, just selfish in general, but like then you feel bad for putting your best interest in front of other people. And I've had to gradually like learn, like, listen, my sanity is part of the reason why I'm able to be this friend to you. So if you're not giving me that peace, I'm gonna learn how to, I have to learn how to like go away. But literally, like, the kind of friend that I give or that I am is the kind of friend that I've seen my mom be. And it's funny because, like, I just said, there's different friends for different things, but I have one friend who like gives me all those things, and that friend is my little sister. We can go out to eat together, we can have a good time, we can chill, but vice versa. Like, I'll give her money, I'll give her comfort. If she needs someone to talk to, she can call me. Like, it's just equal and it's reciprocated in that way. So like, I don't know, so that's like that one friend that I have, and I'm like, I'm very grateful to have a sister because she's my well-rounded friend. But all my friends are well-rounded, you know, and I'm very grateful to have really like sweet and genuine people around me.
Yes.
And I think that it's just learning that, like, even for me, that sometimes you can't set such high expectations for the people in your life. Like, you can have expectations for them, but don't put yourself in a position to be disappointed or let down.
Well, yeah, you know, I think, and I always tell my children, because sometimes they say, oh, mommy, we want to be like you. And I say to them, yes, I know. You only see me being so kind to people, giving people a shoulder to cry, helping out people financially, spiritually. But you never saw me reject somebody. And that's something I do. Like, I will reject someone, not in the mean way, but in a way that I will not be hurt anymore.
Yeah.
And that's very important in friendship. It doesn't mean that you have to be angry at the person, but you know that this person will never do something good for you.
Yeah.
This person will always hurt you. Even if you give them 10,000 times a chances or whatever, they will still do it because that's who they are. So for me, if I see that my love is not coming back to me as love and comes back to me as bad vibes or jealousy or a competition or somebody trying to push me down, I just withdraw myself from that. There's also this group of friends that we haven't mentioned, you know, the traitors. And those are the worst to me, you know, because when your friend, a good friendship is a friendship where you can confide in somebody, tell them your most important secret, your deepest secret. When somebody says, this is my friend, they should be able to know who you are. They should be able to know what you went through. They should be able to stand for you and tell people, no, my friend is not like that. If you see my friend do this, it's because of that. Because you know so much about your friend. Now, just imagine somebody who knows so much about you turning around and getting your secret out to hurt you. And don't even feel bad about it. Find ways to excuse their behaviors or find ways to blame you for what they're doing to you. You know, you have those kind of friends, right? The ones that betray you, but then turn around and they tell you, oh, it's your fault. They're not saying directly it's your fault, but the way they argue the situation, they make you feel like it's your fault. If I let your secret out. And that's very painful when your best friend or, you know, a friend that you really, really love betray your trust.
I think like that's definitely one of the hardest things to do, is letting go of a friend, especially when a friendship is not like healthy for you anymore. I don't believe in saying, oh, the friendship isn't serving you anymore, because it's not all the time that your friendship is going to serve you, you know. It's not, sometimes you just are there to serve the friendship, but I think when it's not healthy for you anymore, that comes that point of realization where you have to like let go of that friend, and it's not easy. I think I've always been the kind of person to like, I'm not afraid to tell you how I feel. So like, if you do something that hurts me, I will vocalize it. And there's some people that used to be like, oh my God, like that's too much. And I'm like, well, if I didn't care, I'd just be like, peace. I don't like, I'm out.
That's right.
But because I care about the friendship, I'm gonna vocalize it to you so that I don't hold this contempt or resentment.
Yeah.
And I think that comes to be a thing in like knowing who you can vocalize it to. And I've like, the older I get, the more I realize. So like, I have a friend who like, we've gone through like our our relationship roller coaster, and there were times where I felt like the relationship wasn't reciprocated even a little bit, and where I felt like it wasn't like a good how do you say, it wasn't like a good situation. So I would just honestly, like, I would say to her, hey, this is what's going on and blah blah blah. And one thing I appreciated about her is that she would listen to what I would say, and she would actually hear me, and she could actually sit there and be like, you know what, you are right, because you have been there and I wasn't, and I'm sorry for that.
Yeah.
You know, like, or this happened and I'm sorry for that. And I'm like, you know what, me too, because I played a part in it too.
Yeah.
And then there was a friend that I recently, I was like, I just have to walk away, and I don't care to voice it to you because I know what that's going to come out of it, you know? Because in the past, when I do voice something to you, it's problematic, we're fighting, something happens. But I think that, so like, I was like, you know, I'm just going to cut this friendship off because it doesn't feel healthy anymore. I don't want to meet with you every time and talk about someone else. Like, our friendship shouldn't be focused on gossip and other people.
Yeah,
you know, like,
that's another type. Yeah, no, it's not.
If we're friends and like, I'm telling you, oh, I can't tell you someone's business, and you seem rubbed off the wrong way about that, I'm sorry, but I'm going to look at that like, hold on, are you telling people my business? Because you know
that's exactly what I was going to say.
Like,
anybody that likes to gossip will gossip with the next person.
Yeah, and like, it's like, if I see friendships that are good to you and you're talking bad about those friendships to me, I'm going to sit there like, hold on, wait a minute, this doesn't sit right. And no, I'm not perfect. Like, shoot, I like to gossip too, because everyone sometimes has tea to give their friend. But I think there comes a point where you realize like, this friendship isn't providing what I want out of a friendship. It's not helping me grow anymore, and it just doesn't feel progressive anymore.
No.
So I don't want this friendship anymore.
And you know, this type of friendship is very weird because as long as you have a topic to gossip or somebody to gossip about, the friendship is strong. Right? But the moment you have nobody to gossip about, the person will just walk away. The person will look for somebody else.
Exactly.
I think that we have to end today.
Right, guys.
I'm the boss. we want to keep the best part of this topic for next week. So don't miss out. Just come back next week.
We'll see you next week.
We'll see you next week.
Like, subscribe, and save.
And let me try again.
Comment.
Let me try again.
Yes. There we go.
Love you. Bye.
Bye.